ATHLEAN-X.com. Here I am, baseball winter meetings 2015 in Nashville, Tennessee, and I'm here with ATHLEAN-X, here getting it to our Major League athletes because there's one very important component. Whether or not you play baseball for a living or you don't, if you are a drug-free, unassisted lifter, you need the help, if you're going to look for it anywhere, for recovery. Muscle recovery, joint recovery, that's what really we're all about here. My background as a physical therapist is obviously in muscles and joints. The first thing we came out with last year and provided to some of the top Major League Baseball teams, including 4 of the 10 baseball and MLB playoff teams, is our joint mechanics formula. A lot of you guys have been using mechanics to address joint inflammation. Look, guys, if your joints hurt you, we talk about the cycle of pain all the time. If your joints hurt, what happens? You're going to compensate, right? You're going to try to move yourself away from pain. If you move away from the pain, guess what happens next? Now with those compensations, you're asking muscles and joints to take on loads from muscles and joints that were ill-equipped to handle it before, and now you're putting too much stress on those new joints, and you get breakdowns other places. When those areas break down, guess what happens? You get more pain there, and the cycle continues. You got to start intervening here and doing everything you can to try to break that cycle of pain. And you do that again, we do it here with the mechanics, we do it for all of our athletes. This year now, excited actually for me, this is a good place for me to be able to talk about reconstruction. Again, this is our RX3 recovery. And recovery is everything, guys. Remember, muscle recovery is probably the biggest thing you have as, again, a natural lifter if you're going to accelerate your gains in the gym. Because anabolic steroids give us the benefit of being able to recover faster, recuperate faster. That is their main benefit. It pretty much allows us these training capacities that are superhuman that we don't otherwise have. So if you're going to try to see gains, the best gains you can, you want to try to do something that allows you to either slow down the breakdown or speed up the growth. And what we really focus on the most, because we have the most control over it, is slowing down the breakdown of the body, allowing us to control the inflammation, allowing us to control the breakdown of our muscles so that we can compensate and come back bigger and stronger. So is supplementation necessary? Not for everybody. Again, I talk about guys that are so overweight, 40% body fat, 30% body fat. But obviously joint mechanics is something you might want to consider because of all that excess strain on your joints, but you're really not at the fine-tuning stage of really muscle recovery, as you much have to get your diet cleaned up and get moving. But when you start training and taking it seriously and you start to see better and better results and you start getting dialed in, muscle recovery becomes very important. It becomes very much something you should be focusing on. So anyway, guys, I got to run back into the meetings. We got a lot of teams in there that I have to talk to still, but I wanted to make sure you guys knew what I was up to and gave you a kind of a glimpse into what you should be focusing on if you're going to supplement and where the direction is going here in 2016 and beyond. It's all about recovery, recovery, recovery. So we want to make sure you're doing that. If you're looking for these supplements and you want to start putting the science back in your supplementation, guys, head to ATHLEAN-X.com. In the meantime, I just want to do a quick little shoot. I kind of had to be pulled away here. I got to go back and talk to some of the teams inside, but I want to bring you on location here and get you the video that I promised you each and every weekend. Let me know what you want to see, and if you want me to discuss more about supplementation, just leave the comments below and I'll do my best to do that for you. Alright guys, I'll see you soon.